Hello and welcome back to Turner Life Sport. I, of course, am your host, Michael Turner, and I am where I promised you guys I was going to be at on my other channel. So definitely, if you've not seen those videos or you're not subscribed, or you're a musician, you're an artist, you're really into creating and that sort of thing, go check out my other channel, Turner Music Academy, and there's really great content on there. I've got another video I might actually be doing today. So definitely stay tuned, and thank you again so much for joining me today. I am at the tail end of the Pennsy Trail, and actually, if you can see, it's very bright out today, so I'm trying to get that to focus. If you can see over there, that sign right there, this is actually the end of the trail right now, and we have some bald eagles here in Indiana. And I'm in Hancock County right now, which is not Marion County, which is where I live in Indianapolis. And I'm trying to see, so in 2021, there are 2 nesting territories in Hancock County. I may have seen a bald eagle today. I definitely saw a pretty big raptor. It kind of, now that of course all eagles look similar, but we do have golden eagles here. And golden eagles, if you're familiar with that, what they are, they're native to the Himalayas, and they can get wingspans of up to 7 feet. That sign right there actually says that they can get a wingspan of pounds. I'm trying to see where it said that. Oh, 8 feet. So holy smokes. So that was really cool. Basically, it's a really great area. I couldn't film it though, because as soon as I pulled out my camera, they were already gone. It nabbed like a mouse or a rabbit or something. So let me check the time really quickly, see how much, like where I'm at. So 2 minutes. So I wrote a script for this video. There's a little bit of different formatting on the channel since I've been away for so long. And basically, so the first part is just an intro and getting some stuff out of the way, and then I kind of branch off into different topics like a better YouTuber, So basically, here we go. So, like I said, if you've not subscribed to this channel or the other channel, just share the videos if you want to, and subscribe, and, hang out and have a great time. Learn some new things, and just drop a comment, chat with me. I'd love to talk to you. You guys can email, I don't know if I have turnerlifesport@gmail.com, but I definitely have turnermusicacademy@gmail.com. Consider being a supporter of both of these channels, as I've already said, and purchase a work of art and design from my art and design studio. I've got 53 listings for sale. I actually did some business with a hospital near where I live, and they're looking to get some paintings in there, or art and stuff in their hospital for their patients. And so one of the things that I do is create designs that will psychologically, positively influence and affect people. And I ended up pitching over $250,000 worth of my products. And I do custom work too. So if you guys see a design that you like and you want custom colors, or you want a still life or a landscape or a portrait, or even if you have an old photograph and you want me to do that too, I'll do it. So, I'll paint it for you. It'll be like Van Gogh, Cezanne style, Seurat's pointillism, you name it. So, it could look like a Picasso or a Vermeer or just whatever you want. I can design it. So, yeah, I'm going to go in the shade for a minute. Here's it's kind of how open it is here. It's so nice, the blue sky and everything else. And there was a guy on an electric bike that just passed here a little bit ago. And yeah, so I'm gonna just, like I said, because I've been away, I wanted to touch base with you guys on what I've been doing. So mind the crinkling here for a minute. And I guess the first thing that I'll get into is, of course, I've been training a lot. I actually have a ton. I've got 2 ideas. If I can't get to them in this video due to time, I want to do 2 gear reviews about a couple products that I've acquired, both phase 1 of my Speedo kit and also these guys. I'm wearing excuse me, real quick. Nike Pro shirts, and of course the compression shorts. They're just so great. I have to say, in the past I've had them before, and I got a couple of them for my birthday from my parents. So, and I needed them, so they got those for me. I'm really grateful for them, and of course, and I will be doing a review on them, and again, some different kits and that sort of thing. I know I've done that before. Look, gosh, look how dirty that is. I don't know if you can see that. That's like just all grit right there. Wow. All right. Anyways, so yeah, so having, of course, the right gear, as I've said before, is really important if you're going to be a professional athlete. But, you know, acquiring your stuff over time, not breaking your bank, and you know, doing things wisely is really important. So the next thing I want to talk about is just training. I did get into the pool, so I started swimming this year, which was really fun. And I did 200-meter sessions, which was really cool. And let me tell you what, guys, I know in the past, like, I've done, you know, kind of like a dieting vlog, like, you know, what to eat, how to be, and how to gain muscle mass through protein intake and whatever. And let me tell you what, guys, you guys know I'm a huge proponent of calisthenics, but at the end of the day, like, if you guys want to just gain muscle mass and work your whole body out, just do swimming. Seriously. Like, even if you're a professional athlete, if you're wanting like something fun to do on the side, and, you know, like, if you want a really great workout, freestyle stroke and just do swimming. All right? Like, the first day I was at the pool, I did 100 meters, and like, my technique was not great. Swimming is an incredibly technical sport, for those of you that don't know. And if you don't like do the different phases of the stroke correctly, you can actually gag yourself. Like, you can suck in air incorrectly, or you won't be breathing correctly, etc. There's a really great channel called GTN, which is Global Triathlon Network, which is kind of I'll say a sister brother channel to GCN, for all you cyclists out there and triathletes out there. So definitely check them out. They got tons of great videos. Speedo's got tons of great videos. I'll put a link to some of their videos in the description, actually. So, yeah, but man, I'm telling you what. So, like, first of all, I'm going to be graphic here. My pee was actually orange. I didn't take a water bottle with me. Usually, you know, if I'm going to be stationary somewhere, I'll have like my 1.5 liter Camelback, and I didn't take a water bottle with me. Maybe I took like a small one. I don't remember, but I had it. I didn't have it, like, you know, on the edge of the pool. There's only one lane there, so basically, I'm like on like lap 3, like I'm barely like finishing, you know, and then like I get out of the pool, and like on lap 3, like my body hurts. I'm like, holy smokes, dude! Like, this is insane. Like, how, like, the prowess of a swimmer is, you know. And I went home, like, for the next 3 days, I was swollen like a balloon. Like, I couldn't even do a push. Like, I knew in my mind, I was like, I can't do a push-up. Like, that's how sore I am right now after, like, doing 100 meters my first time, you know, in 3 years of swimming. So that was insane. And yeah. So the next time I went swimming, I'll finish the story up. Let me check the time really quickly. All right. So I worked on my technique. I actually dove a little bit, which was cool. And, you know, it was better. I actually I had a really great time. I only trained 100 meters still. And keep in mind, guys, this is how I commute right here. Single speed. You guys know that. So, so I'm always training for a triathlon, basically. Because, of course, after I got out of the pool, I had to hop on my bike, and I may have done, I think I did, like, I ended up doing, I don't remember if I did at least 3 miles that day or something, so, you know, whatever. But next thing I want to talk about is triathlon training. So, of course, I've been doing lots of training for the triathlon. Guys, what can I say? There's so many videos on how to make how to train for it, and it's really cool to see just, how some people are like, well, like have a day out of the week where you're doing like only cycling, train 5 days a week, have a day where you do only cycling, and then have a day where you do only running and then swimming, which logically makes a lot of sense. But at the end of the day, like what I have been doing is, of course, interval training and increment training, because my calisthenics practice really kind of, influences how I train. And today, like I'm probably not going to be doing calisthenics or anything like that. I have some stuff I have to do, and I'd like to make another YouTube video, but yeah, so basically, just seeing if nobody's here, So basically what ends up happening is I finally gotten up to, there's some more stuff what's going on here. We got Sugar Creek Watershed Project, Garden for Wildlife. There's a beautiful, I thought that was a cardinal, it might not be. It's Habitat Recovery Project, which is cool, and then the Eagle Station. So definitely very cool, thanks to all the donors. And over there on the sign, over there is where, you guys can't see, hold on, you guys can't see that, I don't think, but over there they just basically think about donors. So the oh my gosh, the training that I was doing was really great. It was, so I finally gotten up to like 0.25. I'm now at the point where, and then I trained that for a while, I was at that point, and then I'm now currently going to do, like either Thursday or Saturday, I'm going to be doing half-mile increments with running. And that's my point with to finish what I was saying earlier, which is just the fact at the end of the day is, if you are going to be on, like doing train for a triathlon, to me, like it makes a bunch more sense to do. And let me know in the comments below, seriously, like tell me what, like if you guys have experience, what you guys are doing, etc., where you guys have been, because to me it makes a lot of sense to do increment training, because like if I train, I know if I train, like with case in point, today I did like at least a 50K on the bike. Fine. I know that I'm like, clearly I'm taking a break right now. So if I were to finish this, which I will, I could do calisthenics today. I could go running today, right? Excuse me. But even on top of that, I could do like tomorrow, I could just go running for like 3 miles. But my point is, how do you connect the dots with that, right? So that's why I've been training on increment training, because it made a lot of sense to me, at least this year, especially having 4 more years before I train for the Olympics. That might be a predatory bird, just flew over there. It's cool. Excuse me. But it makes a lot more sense to do that because, I know, right? Like I'm building off of my own plateaus. So I know that like I said, I know that I can do a 10K. I know I can do a marathon. I've done, two sets of 5, marathons a week, 10 marathons in 2 weeks, basically last year, right? So my point is that, cycling, I know I can do that. But at the end of the day, like how do I, to do the whole event for an Olympic triathlon, how do I know that I can do it? If I don't do, like, say I don't like chisel out a quarter of swimming or a third or whatever, and then, cycling and then running. And so like when it comes to running and cycling this year, I've definitely hit, I can hit a quarter of that. And I could still do swimming because I do 50 push-ups, squats, and bicycle crunches, and I stretch for 15 minutes before that. So again, really, I've hit my mark is essentially what I'm saying for the year, and and like I said, the next time I'm gonna train for it, I'm gonna be doing half-mile increments. And let me be honest with you guys, the fact of the matter is that I love training like that because I know, like when I hit a quarter mile, that like I'm like golden, and I also know that when I hit like half miles, like next time, right, I'll rest for 30 seconds. I mean, you know, I could run a mile in basically like 5 minutes at that point, which is awesome, you know, with rests. So that's really cool. Let's see, the last thing I wanted to, oh yeah, one of the other things I'm going to talk about, let me check the time here really quickly. So I got like 5 minutes left, so I'll just sit down and share this story. So last time I was on this trail, there was a guy, again, shout out to GCN, GTN, and all those great networks. A lot of the cyclists will use Orbea bikes on GCN, and they're pretty fast bikes. And at the end of the day, I kind of raced the guy. I say race like very loosely because it was me testing my mettle, and he was an older guy, okay, but he had a cadence like professional cadence. And I wasn't, again, like when I see a fast cyclist on a trail or a road, I don't intend to like just go out and race them to race them, you know. All right. And at the end of the day, so I kind of see what they're made of, hold back, whatever. And then I'm telling you, this guy, like I lost him. I passed him. I wanted to see if I could pass him because, again, you know, complete, you know, $2,000 to $10,000 bike, carbon fiber, etc. And I'm on, you know, single speed 520 Reynolds steel feather. And the thing is long story short, I actually need to tell you guys this story too. I've been deemed a professional cyclist by someone in my city. So I was talking to him, I was doing some business one day, and he said, now you're a professional cyclist, because he saw me in my kit. And he was like, and I was like, you know, I backed in humble, and I said, I don't know about that, man, but I've been training like a professional cyclist, and I'm training for the Olympics, so I am a professional cyclist. So he tried, basically, to jump back to that story I was saying, like, he tried to give me, long story short, he tried to give me pointers, and like he didn't take into account that I was riding a single speed, and I kind of just like had to put up the boundary, because he kind of had a little bit of an attitude to start with. First, not pointing the fingers, I'm just saying like what happened. And so I like, at that point I just put on the boundaries and I floored it. Like I went all out, and I mean, like I passed him, and he couldn't, I had to slow down at one point on the trail. And this was actually, I met him at this point here to kind of bring the video to a close here. And what ended up happening was he could not, like if I get in my mind like that no one's going to pass me, they won't pass me. And I remember I had to slow down, and I waited, like I just coasted for 3 seconds, and he finally like caught up to me. And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that because, again, I know I said he was an older guy, but he desired to catch up to me going like 15, 18, 20 miles per hour. And he had the equipment to do it. And his cadence was really strong. And he had clip pedals. So, yeah, that was really cool. And I mean, I'm saying like I was flooring it, like I was flying. That was probably the fastest. It was definitely one of the fastest I've ever gone on the feather. I maxed her out on a descent to where I had to coast, because if not I would have flew off the bike. And I say this like out of all due respect for the law. I was going so fast that I ended up missing. I didn't even see a stop sign, and I skipped it. So that's when I actually hopped off the bike, got a drink of water. I was like really hot at that point, and I was just like, I'm not gonna like race this guy anymore. I proved my point, like I can do it. So you know, just saying that to tell you guys to be careful and enjoy your journey. And even if you don't have all the toys in your toolbox, it's not about what you have. It's, you know, externally to you. It's about the rider, and it really is, like, especially cycling, it's about handling, etc. So I had my script here, and I don't know where it went. So I am running really short on time. So definitely, you guys, I hope you guys are having a great rest of your day. Oh, here it is. Let me see if I missed anything. Definitely be looking out for my kit reviews, gear reviews, and I will see you guys next time. And check out my other channel, you guys, Turner Music Academy, and go to my design studio. You guys can Google Turner Design Studios, Indianapolis, and it will just come up, which is cool. I will be talking about that's fine. That's fine. I'll end it there. I will be talking to YouTube about getting my descriptions fixed in the near future. So again, thanks so much for watching, guys. I love you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks again.